What's going on, Silverback Nation? You're in the jungle with Patrick and Rico. It's week 4 of the NFL, and we absolutely love today's slate. There's some great plays on the board, so crack open a high noon, and let's talk football. Salud, Nation. All right, recap Thursday. Rough night, 1-3 for the season now. 22 wins, 21 losses, 3 pushes. And we're down 1.27 units. We've got 9. That's right, 9. 5 player props and 4 game picks that we love today. So fasten your seatbelts, guys. You don't have to take them all. Take what you want, leave what you don't. But let's go for the ride, man. We're going to talk football. Pick number 1. It's the early game in London across the pond. Cheerio. We've got Evan Ingram of Jacksonville over 48.5 receiving yards against the Falcons. Right now it's minus 110 on FanDuel. Ingram has been Trevor Lawrence's favorite target this season. He leads Jacksonville in both catches with 18 and yards with 173. He's been over this line in every game so far this season, and Atlanta has been very, very generous to other teams' tight ends, allowing 165 total yards to tight ends in 3 games. Give us Ingram across the pond early, over 48.5 receiving yards. Pick number 2. Miami Dolphins +3 against the Bills for minus 115 on FanDuel. Now, both T-Bone and I are from Buffalo, but our favorite team is the Benjamin Greens, baby. You bet with your head and not your heart. There's a saying in betting, it's don't get in the way of a moving train, and that's exactly what the Dolphins are right now. They're firing by any kind of metric. They're firing on all cylinders. This is going to be a close, tough divisional battle, and it makes sense to us to take 3 points with the hottest offense in the NFL. Give us the Dolphins +3. Pick number 3, this is T-Bone's favorite pick of the week. Cincinnati Bengals minus 2.5 versus Tennessee. We got it for minus 106. Tennessee's getting way too much respect on this line, and Cincy woke up last week. Tennessee has an inability to play from behind, and Cincy wide receivers versus Tennessee secondary is probably the biggest mismatch this week in the NFL. Look for the Bengals to get ahead and keep rolling. We'll take a minus 2.5. Next, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers money line versus Houston, minus 146. Houston is a cute story this season so far, but C.J. Stroud has not seen anything yet like the Steelers' pass rush. Look for the defense that leads the NFL in sacks to give the rookie QB fits, and the Steelers' offense to do just enough to get the win on the money line. Now we have Mark Andrews of the Baltimore Ravens over 3.5 catches. We got it for minus 156. Ravens' injury report is littered and loaded with wide receivers. Lamar Jackson is going to have to rely on his most steady and familiar target this week, and Mark Andrews against a tough Browns pass rush. Andrews has been over this line every game this season and has been targeted 23 times his last 3 games. Give us Mark Andrews to have at least 4 catches. Next pick, we have Brian Robinson Jr. of Washington. Anytime touchdown versus Philly. This is plus 170. It's great value. B-Rob in the top 10 in rushing attempts, in the top 10 in rushing yards, and has 3 touchdowns so far in 3 games. If Washington is going to keep this game close and have a chance against Philly, things are going to have to go through Robinson Jr. He's going to get in the end zone today for us against Philly. Next pick, we have Joshua Palmer of the Chargers. Over 45.5 receiving yards against the Vegas Raiders. Right now, minus 114 on most books. Mike Williams out. Palmer moves into the number 2 wide receiver slot. He brought in 4 catches for 66 yards on 7 targets last year when Williams went out, and he has a great rapport with Justin Herbert, who's amongst the league leaders in passing yards, pass attempts, and pass completions. They're finally letting Herbert throw the football. Palmer had a stretch of 8 games last year when he went over this line. We'd have filled in for Keenan Allen and Mike Williams when they were out with their separate injuries. Look for Palmer to soar well over 45.5 yards today receiving against Las Vegas. Next pick, Kansas City Chiefs minus 8.5 versus the Jets, minus 110 right now on FanDuel and on DraftKings. Tough start for Kansas City, but since then, they're plus 39 points in their 2 wins. The Jets will not be able to keep up with the Chiefs' offense. Give us Kansas City, lay the minus 8.5 points. Last pick, we have Travis Kelce. This is my favorite bet of the week. Travis Kelce, anytime touchdown scorer. Right now, it's minus 150 on most books. Team total for the Chiefs is set at 23.5. Kelce is Mahomes' favorite target. Vegas is expecting 3 touchdowns from Kansas City. Kelce will get one of them. Look for him to get in the end zone today. Have a great day, nation. Again, remember, take what you want, leave what you don't. Take them all if you want to. But in the comments below, let's chat. Let's talk. Let us know what you like, what you don't, what you're going to tail, what you're going to fade. And we will see you Monday night with a little more money in your pocket.